In the fifth dimension, you live in power. Power that people will not understand. Power that even yourself you won't understand. Because in the fifth dimension, that's where the power, the action is distributed. Sixth dimension is where you begin to separate things in the spirit. You know your boundaries. No, that's not for me.
His Majesty King Somnala, World of Plenty Telethons on World of Plenty TV. Divine prophetic dots for your day. His Majesty King Somnala, Plentiologist. His Majesty King Somnala, the Plentiologist. His Majesty King Somnala, the Plentiologist.
The book is not a source of knowledge, but it is our mind. There is a divine knowledge. Inkinga yethu.
Our problem.
Bukan, angithi siphila kwi third dimension.
We are living in the third dimension.
Can I talk about a little bit? What's the third dimension?
In the third dimension.
It means we live in the space where we have three views that control how we see things. Up, down, straight. I spin the foot. That's why they call it three dimensions. In other words, we have three perspectives. And sometimes up.
I look at something upwards.
When we buga down.
While you're looking at it downwards.
On the surface.
At it while it's straight.
That's why it's called. It always operates under three. Past, present, future. Are you hearing me?
Amen.
If anything you talk, it cannot be located in any of these three. It doesn't make sense. In the third dimension, in the fourth dimension, it's different. Fourth dimension from the third dimension, you are confused. Because here is what the problem with the fourth dimension. It's a dimension that doesn't depend on time. Yet, it's connected with the third dimension.
Let me make an example.
Does that make sense? You
know why?
Because now, let me put it this way. You are taking rubbish, nonsense.
You are taking nonsense.
Waga, fourth dimension, which is the spirit dimension, where you operate by faith. But still, when you are there, you receive messages. Same general.
Like here.
So in other words, sometimes when you are in the spirit, you are half logic and half nonsense. I was looking on editor this video. I am not of this world.
We're editing the video of I'm not of this world.
It was like I was taken back to relief. I'm struggling to close the song because I'm aware of time. But there is fourth dimension that is pulling me. It's pushing me. I'm closing a song. I start, and then I start to worship. And then you are also. You are following that insanity. And then you make We make the song worse. Because song supposed to be at least 6-7 minutes. It gets up about 18 plus minus 18 minutes. One song. How do you make sense when you are recording? You are on stage in one song. Do you know how many songs there? Normal song is between 3 and 5. How many songs that if you would divide that? About 4 or 5 songs. But in the spirit, that's a song. In the third dimension, not unless you live connected. That's why they call unexplainable mysteries. Actually, they came up with what they call synchronicity. They say, actually, I believe that's a life I live. I call divine synchronicity or synchrony. A synosis is like Uguti.
It's like I'm standing like this.
And then in my mind I say, I release power.
While I'm not articulating that.
Then you all fall down. I'm just making an example. It's not exactly that, but it can be that also. You all fall down. But I can't prove I made you fall down. Then it's like I'm sitting in my home. I decide to say, call me Mabaso, but I don't tell anybody. There are a lot of events that happen. People think it's natural. And it's not.
While it's not.
Why? What happened there? It was controlled from the fourth dimension. You move from the third dimension. In the third dimension, there's no such thing. In the third dimension, until you are in the fourth dimension. In the fifth dimension, you live in power. Power that people will not understand. Power that even yourself you won't understand. Because in the fifth dimension, that's where the power, the action is distributed. Sixth dimension is where you begin to separate things in the spirit. You know your boundaries. No, that's not for me. Oh, come on.
You have to know.
Because there you live with angels.
That's the year we come.
Angelic activities. If you get out from your wife, you say,
why people say bring her back as your wife?
She's not. There, you know who is who. You know who you are. It is there. You can see the power in with 5 dimensions. You are, nobody controls you. You don't care what people say. You can walk and pass dead people and you have this power. Because the power in you. From the 6th dimension, you know what is not for raising this one. Let's go straight and leave them. But
just pass this one, you find one.
It has happened with me many times in performing miracles. Sometimes I lay hands for people who live in the 3rd dimension. As I walk in, maybe 10, I see only 3. Then Ubonginaka mangena endlini. Mawabona amehla amahlala kwayethu.
Once I look at one person,
Sometimes it's not a word.
kwesikhathi
Something
akusilizwe.
that you learn.
Into oyifundayo.
It's not a word from God, it's not a Holy
Akusilizwe
Ghost.
kaNkulunkulu noma oyingcebo.
It's a magnet.
Into ewumayibutho.
It's a law of relativity.
Umthetho wokuhlobana kwezinto.
Yeah. It's like you can put anything ebukeka engathi inomayibuthe.
It's like anything that is magnetic.
Ufike nemagnet, imagnet yona ezosho ukuthi kuphi okuhlobana nalokho okuconnecta nalokho. If you put all of these things down,
mawuyibeka phansi zonke lezi
I come with a magnet.
ngize noyibutho.
Everything that is connected to this
Yonke into
one,
exhumene nalento
it will come up.
izoyidonsekela.
Maybe 10 out of 100.
Cishe 10 kwaba yikhulu.
And then those who doesn't know,
Laba
listen to
kabangazi.
this. Those who doesn't
Laba
know,
bangazi
they say,
bathi
uyakhetha.
It's showing favoritism.
Shuthi labo bebatshalile.
he had planted those.
His Majesty, King Somnala, Plentiologist. His Majesty, King Somnala, the Plentiologist. His Majesty, King Somnala, the Plentiologist. His Majesty, King Somnala, World of Plenty teleports on World of Plenty TV. Divine prophetic thoughts for your day.